Alright, hello guys. Let me adjust this a little bit. It just need to go up a little bit. Up a little more. Maybe I'll just lean back a little bit. Seems like it has to go to the right a little bit. Alright, so on chairs I have this purple drink, whatever you call it. Iridescent purple drink. Anyway, it is day 13 of the 15-night Hawaiian cruise on the Discovery Princess cruise ship. It is March 28th, 2024, and it's roughly about 3 p.m. ship time. It is night 13. It's a formal night. This is our 4th day sailing back from Hawaii. We've been at sea for 4 days continuously now. At the end of the first day, there was an issue where 2 passengers needed medical assistance, so the ship turned around and went back to Kona. And then we've continued sailing since then, and now another passenger on day 4 at sea is having a medical emergency, so we are heading to a rendezvous point where a helicopter is going to meet up and airlift the passenger up around 7:30 p.m. today's ship time. So we are still supposed to make Ensenada, Mexico on the 30th at 8 a.m., which would be about 2 days from now. So we're about 600 miles away from Ensenada, and we're sailing. But I wanted to make this video to kind of go over some issues on the Discovery Princess that not just me, like a lot of the passengers were having. And number one would be the elevators on this boat are horrific. Like, they're so slow. Just the system they use for the elevators. So there's 3 elevator banks. Okay, your aft, your forward, and your mid elevator bank. Now the mid elevator bank is the one everyone uses. And I'm staying on deck 15, and the majority of the events that happen on the ship are, and all the main dining rooms, they're on like deck 5 and deck 6, the casino's on deck 6. Most of the entertainment on this boat is located on, 5, 6, or 7. So that means if you're staying on deck 15, you have to go down, 8 to 10 floors from time to time to, go to the entertainment floors, which unfortunately the elevator almost always stops like 5 or 6 times. By the 3rd stop, it's normally full, and the full elevator will still stop at every other floor basically, because the ship has such problems with congestion in its elevator banks. So you find yourself just sitting in there, hitting every floor all the way down, waiting for people to come. Some people just trying to jam themselves in. It's very frustrating. This is the 13th day of the cruise. I would say I probably spent about a day of the whole cruise just in the elevator so far. It's very frustrating. My second issue is with the plumbing. There's always plumbing issues on cruise ships. You would think on a ship that's just turned its 2nd birthday was yesterday would have less issues, but so on my room in particular, my issue is the bathtub doesn't drain. The only way to get the bathtub to drain is to pull the plug out, and when I did pull the plug out and leave it out, it's like all nasty and covered in brown funky shit. Like, you definitely don't want to have to do that. Like, and even my stateroom steward couldn't get it to drain, so he had to keep that thing out. So the plug has been out, and it's just the only way to get it to drain is to keep the bath plug, turning it, trying to force it. I mean, I guess I could force it open, but yeah, the mechanism that turns it to keep the drain open is broken. Whatever. There's also been some reports of earlier in the cruise, it was on decks, some of the lower decks were having bad sewage smells. I can't personally vouch for that, but I'm in a Facebook group with the ship, and they were saying the ship's been having it was having bad sewer smells down there. So I don't even want to get in that. The times I have had to deal with the front desk here, they've pretty much been obnoxious. I don't know if they're extra stressed out because it's a 15-day cruise. And every time I've been at the front desk trying to talk to someone, trying to get help, everyone else at the front desk, like all the other passengers, seem super angry. So there's a lot of issues going on behind the scenes on this boat. Second of all, they got rid of the Churchill's Lounge. It's like a smoking lounge. They converted it to an arcade. That won't really affect too many passengers, but what it has done is instead of having a smoking lounge that had a door where you could trap the smoke in, now it's forcing more smokers into the casino. Having more smokers in the casino, what it's doing is there's a sushi restaurant right outside the casino. So that whole giant piazza area, international cafe, atrium, the crooner's bar, the air from the casino wafts out into there. And since there's so many extra cigarette smokers, because there's nowhere, normally they would just go and smoke in the Churchill's Lounge. Now that that's been converted to an arcade, there's more smokers in the main casino. And I hadn't noticed this issue before, but yeah, it's wafted out. Like if you're eating sushi at the sushi place, I think it's called the Ocean Terrace, you can smell the nasty secondhand smoke coming out. You can smell it from the atrium. Like, it's gross, man. So the only place, there's like a few places you can smoke on the ship. The casino, 17 aft, and there's a little 7 on deck 7 next to the nightclub, the Vista Lounge. There's an outside smoking area, but nobody really knows about that one. So basically everyone just smokes in the casino, and it's disgusting. Alright, so we talked about the elevators, the front desk staff. Oh, again, another thing is it's like impossible to get a seat in the buffet. The last like 3 times in a row, I had to, since I'm on deck, the buffet's on deck 16. I'm on deck 15. So usually there's nowhere to sit because pretty much everyone in the buffet, even if they're not eating, they're just in there lounging around. And if they're either lounging around playing games like dominoes, card games, that's fine. But there's nowhere else for someone who wants to eat. There's nowhere else to sit. So like I either have to like walk around for like 10 minutes looking for a seat or come back to my room. So most of the time I've been coming back to the room. The seating in the buffet is terrible. The elevators suck. My bathtub doesn't drain. I think the turnaround time on it, getting my room cleaned, is very long too. Like before I left 2 hours ago. I hit my service stateroom button. I was gone for 2 hours, and I come back. My room is still filthy. That's why can't show much of it in this scene because bed's undone. The whole room's a mess. And this isn't the first time this happened. This has happened like multiple days in a row. If I set it and then come back like 6 hours later, it'll be clean. But yeah, this stateroom steward's cool. I just wish the turnaround time on that was a little faster. Yeah, that's frustrating. The bar staff on the ship has been awesome. The wait staff has been awesome. So no complaints about the bar staff or the wait staff. And my stateroom steward's been doing a good job. I just wish the turnaround time on that was a little faster. Other than that, yeah, I wish this room had more outlets. It's a mini suite, but I have to run an extension cord to use my CPAP machine. And other than that, yeah, haven't been having a great time, but I did have a great time in Hawaii, and I'm looking forward to Ensenada, Mexico. Alright guys, I just wanted to address a couple of the issues I'm having here on the Discovery Princess. So if you're thinking about booking this cruise, some of those issues you might want to keep in mind. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little fed up with Princess, to be honest. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching again, and yeah, we might try to get a different cruise line next time. Alright, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I guess I gotta salute, what is it? Captain's hat.